Hello, our dear viewers, and welcome to this new tutorial. And in this tutorial, we are going to learn how to add product filtering on Shopify. Product filtering helps you to filter products depending on various aspects such as availability, colors, even the prices. So that is the beauty of knowing how to use filtering in your Shopify store. So to do this, you may need to use a theme version of 2.0 and going on. So to view that, you can come down here to your store, online store, and then you can come down there to your themes. And so if you click on that theme, the one that you have, you will notice that the default theme definitely is Dawn, that is there for all the Shopify default theme. If you click on navigation down here, you come down here for navigation, and then you notice down here we have collection and search filters. In this case, you can allow your customers to filter collections and search results by product availability, price, color, and more. And so this is what we want to learn how to do in Shopify. Now, filter settings are now available in the Shopify search and discovery app, which makes changes to these settings in the app. So to use this filtering, you will need to add Shopify search and discovery app into your store. So to do that, you click on sales channels, come down to navigation, and then you come down to this right hand side. You'll notice Shopify search and discovery, and you can also search that under apps also. Then you'll click on install, and then under this one, you notice now you have to give access to search and discovery to access your store. You can edit your store information if you need that, but if you don't need that, you can click on install app, so that now we have the search and discovery app stored in your Shopify store. And with that app added, you notice on the left hand side here, we have search and discovery apps added here. So it has under it filters, search, recommendations, and settings. Now, remember we want to add filters. So you'll come to search and discovery, and then you click on filters. And you notice by default, the search and discovery gives you two filters. That is for availability and price. But maybe your products or whatever you have in your Shopify store, you want it to be searched maybe under different filters, maybe in terms of colors, in terms of origin, where they come from, in terms of prices. So you may be able to add more filters here. So to add filters, you simply come to the top right corner here and you click on add filter, and that will give you a search filter source. So, and then you can add values here. So a search filter here, in terms of maybe product type, vendor, product color, and all that, we want it to be color. So you can type color here or select color down here. That will be the product option. People can filter your product in terms of colors. For instance, let's say you are dealing in vehicles. So you believe that maybe a color would also be a good filter. And then you can put the label here, which label you want for that color. You want it to be just color. And then down here, you can now add the values depending on the product you sell. For instance, in my online store, I have added 3 cars which are in this group of colors. We have a black car, we have a blue car, and we have a yellow car. So you can select the values that you want included in that, and then you click on create group that way. And that group, you want to give it a name. So we want to call this group car colors, and that car colors will have this value so that our customers will be able to select black, blue, or yellow. But if we have another car that we have just added, we can add another value here. So we have that as our group. Then we click on done. And then once you have done that, you notice we have the product source, that is, it will be sourced from the color. The label to be shown will be color, and then the values that will be available will be car colors in terms of black, blue, or yellow. Once you're satisfied with that, you click on save, and you notice your filter has been saved down here. So if now I come back to my products to show you the products I had, you notice I have my products here. I have this car, and this car. and they are in different colors. For instance, if I open the first one here, you notice the car is yellow, just like we had added. And you notice down here we have the variant color, and we have the color there as yellow. If I select a different product, like this last car here, I click on that. So we have our car there, and then we have the variant there, which is color, and we have the variant there as blue. So that is why the variant we added had the colors blue, yellow, and black, because these are the variants we had. Now, if we come back to the search and discovery app now, we can add more variants, or we can add more filters. You simply click on filters. Now you notice we have our filters in terms of availability, in terms of price, we have the standard, and in terms of availability, we have the standard. So let me add a product that has a different variant. I'll click on products, and then come at the top here, add product, and then I'll add flowers here. So I'll call this one flowers, and then I'll upload a media so that I just want to create a different variant. Then I'll choose those flowers there and click on open. And then I'll come down here for the price. I'll put that at 100. And then down here for the variants, here, variants, add options like size or color. I add them there. So I want to add this one in terms of maybe material, style, whatever it is. So I'll type the one here. Maybe this is a decoration. And then I'll add the optional value here. This is for home. I can add another value still for the flower. This can also be for office. So I have added an option name that is for decoration, for home, and for office. And then I can click on done. And then down here, I'll click on save. And you notice we can change the prices here. Maybe the one for the office will be 150. Let's just have it differently. Then I'll show you how this adds up in our filters. So now we have added our product there. Our flowers have been added. So if I come again back to my apps here, and then I click on my search and discovery, I can click on customize filters. And now here, if I click on add filter, I can search the product options. So you now notice we had added decoration. You notice our decoration has been added there. And so now you notice automatically the values we added for our decoration. We have added home and office. You notice they are down here, home and office. Therefore, our filter automatically senses the products we have and adds the values here. So I want that to be available, and then I'll click on create a group, and then I'll give the group name here. I'll call this one decors. So you now notice our customers will see this in our store filters, maybe decors that will have values for home and office decors, and then they'll be able to see the flowers that I added. Then I click on done. And then once that is done, I click on save. You notice we have our filter there, decors, that has two grouped values, home, office. We can even edit that. If we want to edit that, we can add more. But in this case, we can just click on save so that now our item has been added. Therefore, it means now that when people access our products in our Shopify store, they'll be able now to filter our products in terms of the variants we added. So if now we come to the top here, you notice we have search and filter. If we click on that, we can search here in terms of status. We can add a filter at the top again here. So that is simply how you use filters, or how you add product filtering in your Shopify store. I hope this has been helpful. Kindly like this video, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.